Hey, hey, hey! First of all, excuse all of this behind me. I think Mason's just dumped all his stuff over there. I think there's a dog on the bed. Yeah, there's a dog on the bed. Just ignore it. It's just real life, okay? Um, no, so this video, and I'm hoping this sounds okay. I've got two fans blowing on me from two different directions because otherwise I will just melt. So I'm hoping you can hear me okay. What I'm going to do is in a minute I'm going to get rid of my face because you don't want to see that, and I'm going to bring up some slides to talk you through the compensation plan. Now, if you've been on the opportunity call, you'll already know the best bits, but some people, if you're anything like me, you want to know everything in detail, inside out, back to front, and that's exactly how I am, so I totally get it. So I'm going to take you through every rank, what you have to do to achieve each rank, what you get paid at each rank, the different bonuses that are available, and also I want to talk to you about the placement program and how to maximise on it, and you will see just how incredible it is. So let me bring up the slides. Okay. So these are the things that you want to be sharing with people that are thinking about joining the opportunity. What we've done is pulled out the real best bits of the comp plan and all the different reasons that make it as incredible as it is. So firstly, there are 10 different ways to get paid with this company, with VicBeauty. Personal sales is 20 to 35% commission, and we'll go through that in a minute. And on your team, you get up to 14%. That is like unheard of. That is huge. Also, you get paid on your team from the very first rank. So a lot of companies, you need to have so much in volume or do so many requirements or sponsor so many people. Here, as soon as you're active at the very first rank, you will get paid on your team's sales. They also have a bonus pool for leaders. Now, each month you can get 1 to 6 shares. I'll show you that in more detail as we go through the slides. And then it's paid out quarterly. So they take 1% of the company profits and divide it into those shares. So it could be that, maybe this month you get 1 share, next month you get 3 shares, the month after that you get 2 shares, and then for each quarter they will total them up and you will get that as a quarterly bonus. Now, anybody that's been in a company with this will tell you it ends up being a lot of money, and up to 6 shares, again, it's most companies you're talking like 3 or 4 shares at the most. Another thing that is amazing is there is no breakaway. So if you've got experience in the industry, you might have experienced this before, where you help somebody on your team to be successful and then your pay on them and their team drops, and you almost feel like you've done your job and then it's almost as if you've been penalised for it. That doesn't happen here. You'll see as we go through, the better people do, the more you get paid. It goes up, not down, and it's gonna really drive the right behaviours rather than giving you that conflict of interest. So another thing is there's no risk of account closure. So again, I don't mean to keep comparing to other companies, but it's the best way to explain it is with a lot of companies, if you don't do so many sales in a certain amount of time, they will close your account down. And what happens is a lot of people start putting in orders themselves out of their own pocket because they want to keep their account open. We don't want people at VicBeauty to be spending their own money. That is not what this company is about. It is a customer-centric company. It is not aimed at the distributors. Again, we'll talk about that in more detail. But if you need to take 6 months out and then you want to come back and pick up where you left off, you absolutely can do, because they do not close your account. There is monthly compression. Okay, so what this means is at the end of every month, the back office automatically goes through your team. It will go down every single leg of your team and it will find the first active beauty partner. So you will get paid on that first active person as if they're in your first level. So if you enroll somebody, they enroll somebody else, and they enroll somebody else, and the person on your first level and the person on your second level haven't put any orders through, then you will be paid on that person on your third level as if they're your first. So they don't change position, they don't move up your team, everybody stays the same just for the sake of pay. So much money gets lost because this isn't in place, and it just goes back to the company profits. So here they've got that monthly compression, it happens every single month, and it just means that you are going to get the maximum payout on your team that is possible. Okay, the best bit, save the best till last, is the placement program, and this is where everything changes. The whole game changes. Now with the placement program, you can bring somebody in, you can enroll them, they join up through your link, and then you have 7 days to place them anywhere in your organization. You are still their enroller, you are still their go-to person, they still see you as their enroller, you get paid the highest amount on them because you're the one that's brought them in, but it means that you can place them in a leg and help that leg to build their volume. So where we're always trying to show people how to build a team, now we can actually help do it alongside them, and that is insane. It also makes it more residual because you only need, and I'll go through this and show you, you only need 5 legs to get to the very top of the pay plan. So everybody you bring in, you will place within those 5 legs. You're helping everybody to build their teams, okay? It's also going to drive volume, because if you're placing people under other people, they need to go active to get paid on them. It's going to encourage everybody in your team to go active every month. It's going to drive sales. The team morale is going to be better because it eliminates a lot of that jealousy and competition and comparison, because everybody's working together, everybody's helping each other. It's just incredible. So just to show you, I know this can look a little bit daunting to some people, but I just wanted to really show you what that placement program is going to look like and how you can take advantage of it. So I am just showing you one leg in your organisation because I just couldn't fit it all on this screen. So I want you to imagine this is one of your legs, and you're going to have 5 of these in total, okay? So you're going to bring somebody in. Why is it not clicking for me? You're going to bring somebody in, and you're going to get 6% on their sales no matter where you place them, okay? So you can place them on your first level, or you can place them, so you can place them there on your first level, or you can place them all the way down there, and you're going to be helping all those people above to build their volume, and you're still going to get 6% on their sales. And they're still going to see you as their upline, okay? But it just means you're helping. Now, when you get to rank 3, you also get 6% on the people that they enroll. So that person that you've just placed on your 4th level, whoever they enroll, and no matter where they place them, so they could enroll somebody and place them on their 10th level, so now they're like 14 levels deep, you're still going to get 6% on their sales because somebody you've enrolled has enrolled them, okay? So that's the enroller percentage, but then we also look at levels. So that one with the red circle at the top is your first level. The 5 people underneath them is your second level. Then you got 25 people underneath them as your 3rd level. And then you got like 125 people on your 4th level, okay? Because everybody's goal is to get 5 people each, or 5 legs each, should I say. So you're going to get paid 4% on your first level, and then you're going to get paid 4% on your second level, and then you're going to get paid 4% on your 3rd level, and so on. Now, the beautiful thing is, let's say you enroll somebody and you put them in your first 4 levels, you get the 6% for enrolling them, but you also get the 4% for what level if they're in your first 4 levels. So that means you get 10% on their sales. if you enroll somebody and they enroll somebody else and you're getting 6% on that person, if they fall in your first 4 levels, you're getting 10% on them as well. Like, we're talking a lot of money here with this, okay? So when you're looking at where to place people, right? So now you've got your 5 legs. We're not going as deep because I can't fit it on the screen. So now you've got 5 legs. Your goal is to get 5 legs in place. So you're going to start with your first level, and then you're going to work your way down, giving everybody 5 legs each. But obviously it's not all going to be you. Like, they're going to be building too. And if somebody isn't building a team, or if somebody isn't trying to build a team, you're not going to place underneath them. Okay, you're going to work with the people that are working. Okay, but so many times you'll have somebody on your team who works really, really, really hard. They show up, they're an amazing part of the team, but they just don't get that breakthrough, and you can help them to get that ball rolling. As soon as people start to get a little team building, it just snowballs, and they then start attracting more and more people to their team. But a lot of people will watch somebody and think, well, I'll wait and see how you get on. I'll wait and see if you find success. So it's really hard just to get it off the ground and get it going, and this is where you can help. So you're going to place 5 people on your first level. You might find that your upline places 3 of them for you. You never know. You might find that their upline places somebody there, okay? And this is the thing. Your uplines are going to be placing people on your team too. Like, I mean, me and Emma have already got how many people in the team group? And all of those people are going to be going into 5 legs. So just imagine how many of those could actually fall on your team already, and we've only just started. So once you've got your 5 in place, the next goal is to make sure that they've all got somebody each. And then you're going to go through and make sure that they've all got 2 legs each, because the aim of the game is to keep your 5 legs balanced at all times, okay? You don't want one leg to be powering ahead. When they've all got 5 legs each, you're going to go down to your 3rd level. Now, other people are going to be placed, and this isn't all you, but this is just to show you what it looks like. You're going to go down to your 3rd level. You're going to start placing people there, okay? Now, these are the things that you need to consider. So, obviously, you want your 5 legs to get to leadership, because then you're going to get to the top of the comp plan. So, the goal is to get 5 legs. Make sure they've all got 5 legs each. Make sure they've all got 5 legs each. And you want to balance the volume as best as you can. However, there are other things that you want to consider. It's not just about you. It's not just about what your business needs. Okay, you have to look after your team. So things to think about. Do they already know anybody on the team? So if I've got somebody coming to me and I know that they've got connections to somebody that's already joined, it's very likely that I'm going to place them on their leg, because there's already a relationship there. There's already that rapport there. The beautiful thing is I now get paid on them for enrolling them, but they do as well. So everybody wins. Okay, you're also going to consider the location. If you have somebody join, I've got a girl who's in Scotland, Sarah. If I have somebody else enroll who lives in Scotland, it's quite likely that I'm going to place her on Sarah's leg, because again, they might be able to meet up. They might be able to go for meetups together. They might be able to build a friendship there. If you can get people building relationships in their local areas, your team retention is going to be higher, I guarantee it. You're also going to think about who would make a good upline. If you've got somebody sat in one of these legs and they're just not even showing up, then unfortunately you're not going to go and build underneath them. Why would you? Because that's the standard that they're setting for their team. So you want to make sure that they're showing up and that they deserve your support and your help, and that they are leading by example. So who's showing up, who's giving it everything, who's dedicated, who's committed, who's giving it 100%, and who are you going to help to get their business going and get them the income that they deserve. And then you're going to look at, have you got a leg that's duplicating by itself? So what I mean by that is, if you look at the leg on your far left and they are just absolutely storming ahead, then it means that you can give more of your focus to the other legs where they might need a bit of extra support. Okay, like I said, you want to get all your legs balanced. So you're really going to help where the help is needed. So they're the different things that you want to consider. Okay, let's talk about personal sales then. So you get 20% commission on your personal sales. However, you do get extra as a bonus if you do higher sales volume. So you only have to do $200 to get paid on your team. But if you do $500, you're going to get an extra 5%. You're going to get 25% commission. If you do $1,000, you're going to get an extra 10%. If you do $2,000, you're going to get an extra 15%. So if you've got somebody that wants to sell, but they don't really want to build a team, they can still get the higher commission of 35%. However, if you've got somebody that wants to focus on building a team and their focus isn't necessarily on sales quite so much, they can also get the extra 15%. They can get the highest rate of 35% commission if they build a team that can do $5,000 in sales a month. It says $5,000, it will be very, very similar in pounds. There won't be much difference. So if you can build a team that does 5k, you will automatically go up and get that 35%. So you've got two pathways to get to the top commission. You can either take the pathway of selling more product, or you can take the pathway of building a team, or you can do both. The rewards are there for everybody, which is really, really nice. Some companies really reward the sellers, some really reward the builders, and this way we get to reward both. They also have a Power Start promotion. So we will talk about the beauty boxes on a later slide. There will be a few more options. By the time comes that we enroll, there will be different options available, but as it stands today, people can enroll for $50 or they can enroll for $199 and they get a massive kit. Now you can see there on the right where it says beauty box bonus. Every single time somebody joins your team with that beauty box, you get $50. So if you join with the beauty box and you paid $199, if you then got 4 people to do the same, you've got your money back straight away because you're going to get $50 on each of those people. If you get your 5 legs in place straight away, you got your 5 legs done and you're $50 in profit already, and your box was free basically. So that is the goal that most people have that we've spoke to so far. Everybody's saying their goal is to sign up with a beauty box and get 5 people to do the same. They're in profit from day one. You get 200 points so that you go active. You start earning off your team straight away before you've even put a sale through. And yeah, it also goes into the company volume. So if you've got people on your team signing up with a beauty box, your company volume is going to increase by 200 points. Okay. So on the left hand side you can see a Power Start promotion. So this runs for the first 2 calendar months. So if we were to sign up on the 15th of July, you would have the whole of August and the whole of September. So it doesn't start it starts from the day you join, but they make sure that you get 2 full calendar months. So unless you start on the first of the month, that's really good. So you can see there that if you do $500 in sales, you get a $100 bonus. Again, most companies give you store credit or they give you swag. These guys are giving us cash. They are all about cash bonuses, okay? Jessica Lee, the owner, is all about cash bonuses, and you'll see that in the comp plan as well. If you do another $500, you'll get another $100 cash bonus. If you enroll somebody with the beauty box, so when you enroll somebody with a beauty box, you get $50, but in your first 2 calendar months, you get an extra $50 on top, so you actually get $100. So if you get 5 people so you get your 5 legs done, and they all get the beauty box, you've got $500. You're $300 in profit on day 1. How mental is that? And no, I'm lying, sorry, it's only on your first 2 beauty partners. So on your first 2 people that join with the beauty box, you'll get the $50, and then you'll get the $50 on top because you're in your first 2 calendar months. Okay, Sorry, I've probably just confused you there. So your goal is to sign up, get 5 people to sign up. On 2 of them, you're going to get $100 each, and on the other 3, you're going to get $50 each. Okay? If I've confused you, just comment in the comments, and I'll explain. It's because I'm talking faster than my brain works. Okay, so this is the compensation plan in one graphic. I'm just going to sip my water. It's way too hot. Okay, so if you ever forget or you just want to refresh your memory, this is the graphic that you want to look at. So take a screenshot. We will also get it put in the group or something as well for you. So down the left hand side you can see you've got your different ranks. So you've got beauty partner, so everybody joins as a beauty partner. And then you become a team builder, a team leader, a director, an executive, and then a silver, gold, platinum executive. Okay, so there's not many ranks. The jumps are quite high, but just wait until you see. It's just insane. So then the next one over tells you what you have to do in personal sales to hit that rank. Then it tells you what you need on your team, so what your team structure needs to look like. So this is why we're saying to you, you want 5 legs, because if you go to the very bottom, the highest rank, you only need 5 legs, and you don't need any volume outside of those. So you've not got that constant conveyor belt where you're bringing people in and they're dropping off. You're bringing people in, other people are dropping off, and it's just exhausting. With this, you've got your 5 legs in place, and everybody is building in those 5 legs. It is so residual. It's just incredible. Okay. The next column over, total group sales volume. So that's what your whole team in full needs to do in sales for that month. Okay. And what is amazing about this company is they drop the requirement to maintain that rank. So if you go to the next column, that's your maintenance target. So if we take, as an example, if you look at team leader, okay, which is the 3rd rank down, you can see you need to do 4,000 as a team to hit that rank. But then every month following that, you only have to do 3,000. So they drop it down because they know that everybody pushes that a little bit harder when they're trying to hit a promotion. And then it's really hard to maintain. So they've dropped the requirement to help people to maintain, because they know that if you don't maintain your rank, it's really, really disheartening and it's just not good for morale. So I just absolutely love this. Now, the reason why it says max leg and there's a certain volume there is because you can't have one of your 5 legs make up more than 50% of the volume, okay? So you can't have one leg in your team doing over 50%, and that is to stop it from becoming, I hate the word, pyramid scheme, because what this means is if you're working way harder than your upline and they're not really doing anything, and their team as a whole has done 10,000 but you've done 9,000 of that, then it's rightly so that you should be able to outrank that person. You should be able to earn more money than them because you're working harder. So having that in place just keeps everybody straight and it keeps it fair. So we love that that's in there. It is a really, really positive thing. Moving over, you've got your rank advancement bonus. So that is a one-time bonus in cash when you advance to that rank. Like, my eyes just go straight to the bottom and I'm like, $20,000 as a cash bonus. It is just, these bonuses are so generous. And what's really generous is that from the very first promotion that you hit, you get a cash bonus. Most companies don't give you anything until you hit leadership. But here, you're getting that cash bonus right from your first promotion, which is just amazing. The next one over, that is where I talked about the national bonus pool shares. So the company takes 1% of the profit, puts it into that pool, and if you're a team leader, you get 1 share. Director, you get 2 shares, 3, 4, 5, and it goes all the way up to 6. So if you hit the Platinum Executive 1 month and you got 6 shares, and then the next month you hit Gold Executive, you'd still get 5 shares, and then they just add them together, okay? So it's cumulative. Moving over, you've got your enroller bonus. So that's where I said you get 6% on the people that you enroll, and then you get 6% on the people that they enroll. And then you've got your level bonuses. So you get 4% on your first level, 4% on your second level, 4% on your third level, 4% on your fourth level. And then your personal generation bonus. So from executive and above, you're going to get 2, 3, or 4% on every single person that hasn't hit leadership, no matter how deep that goes. So even if your team is 200 levels deep, you're getting paid on all of them, okay? The generations, I'm going to go through the slides to show you what a generation is, because if you've never done network marketing before, you'll just be like, why are you talking a foreign language to me? The generations is when somebody hits executive. So when somebody hits director, they will be treated as a leader. They will be invited to leadership calls. They will get leadership recognition. They will get all the stuff that comes for being a leader. But they won't break away as a generation until they hit executive. That means that your pay isn't changing until they are doing 30,000. Okay, so normally you might find that they do a tiny amount in team volume, and all of a sudden they're a generation, and then you get second gen, a third gen, and then on your fourth gen you stop getting paid. With this, they're not breaking off until they're doing 30,000, but it's not a breakaway because the pay goes up. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. But obviously, if you get to a fourth gen, you're not getting paid on them, but the target is so high at 30k. So instead of breaking them off at leadership, they break them off at executive, which is amazing. So that's what you have to do at each rank. Team leader, I'm not going to go through all of that right now. So director is when you hit leadership. So if it's telling you want 5 active legs with 2 team leaders, that's what that's going to look like. You've got 5 legs, they're all active. If you look at the right hand leg, the person that you've brought in isn't active, but the person underneath them is. So that means it is an active leg. As long as somebody, even if they're 20 levels deep, as long as somebody in that leg is active, it is an active leg, okay? And then you need 2 team leaders. Again, it doesn't have to be the people you've enrolled. They could be further down the leg. It doesn't matter. I've just shown you for convenience, really, what that looks like. And then your team as a whole will do $12,000. But then to maintain, it's only $10,000. Oh my God, it's not clicking again. Okay, executive. So this is where your generations change. When somebody on your team hits executive, see how they're coloured in red? That's because they're now your first generation, okay? When somebody underneath them hits executive, they're now coloured in green. They're your second generation. And then if somebody on their team hits executive, they're coloured in blue. They're now your third generation. So that's just to show you what the generations means. When it says you get this % on your first gen, this % on your second gen, in all honesty, if you don't understand this side of a comp plan, I wouldn't worry too much, because it's not going to happen like tomorrow, is it? You've got time to learn how this all works. But hopefully that makes it a little bit clearer, okay? Everybody in black, they're your personal generation, okay? So this is the long-term goal, right? This is the big dream. You want to hit platinum executive. Well, I'm saying you do, maybe you don't. I'm just assuming. If you want to hit platinum executive, you're going to need 5 director legs. So you are going to enroll as many people as you can, but you're going to place them into those 5 legs. And that means that you are helping those legs build to a director's volume, and you're not playing that conveyor belt game of trying to maintain the volume outside of them, trying to build a really wide team, and just hoping that people in there want to do the same. This is completely different, and that is why I think and I believe it's a game changer. it's just mind-blowing. Is it not? It's just mind-blowing. I honestly believe this is the best pay plan out there. I believe that it is going to shake up the entire industry. I believe that it is going to be really residual. It's going to improve the retention within the team. It's going to improve the morale. It's going to improve the team building and the way we work together. Just so much. And I'm hoping that you've took it all in, you've understood it, and you've realised just how insane this opportunity is. If you've got any questions, please just ask. No question is silly. If you've got a question, then it's very likely that somebody else in here has the exact same question, so please just ask. And yeah, I hope you loved it.